Hi, loves. Recently, I gave myself permission to live my life and do my business as an oracle, as a mystic archetype, the high priestess. And that means those scripts, like how we need to structure our day, what needs to be done, the way others do things. You have to let go of that. And that is really, really scary experiment for all of us. So many women that I attracted to my field, to my work, represent mystic archetype. So in a way, we all have this same challenge. There is a script of success. There is a script of relationship that is given to us on a silver plate. But does it really work? How does your body feel when you follow those scripts? The truth about mystic archetype is that we don't follow any scripts. We follow our soul path. And this is extreme priority for this incarnation of our soul. And this is the highest way to self-actualize and grow on the soul level. So what our personality develops, this, local desires, that we want this, we want that looks good, we see things around us and we feel we like them and we want them. Or maybe we choose something because that's the best that we know. And that's how most people live. That's what we call mediocrity, and that's what we call mainstream culture. So basically, everything is inherited, and we're supposed to carry that without changing anything, right? Or like minimum changes. Well, that's not how evolution and universe works. And beforehand, if you are a mystic archetype, you don't function that way at all. So you always feel misplaced. So you always feel stuck in the very limited circumstances of societal conditioning, of the scripts that are given to you. And you're trying to find the best script that fits you, but you're not supposed to have it. You're supposed to create your own. So here's my deeper experiment, because in a way I do live like an oracle in many ways, but at the same time I haven't integrated this part of myself, the mystical part of myself, in my business, right? Especially when working with women, because with men it's a little completely different process, right? I had a few male clients, which was a privilege for them to work with me, and it was a privilege for me to work with them because there's a high consciousness man. Anyway, when I work with women, I do want to go deeper, and I do want to integrate this mystic archetype, high priestess part of myself, right? And share exactly what I see, what I experience, because it will resonate with all my people, right? I do see this quiz that I created like 7 years ago, 6 years ago, I don't remember, feminine archetype quiz, and I see how many mystics out there. in my community, and I know they're watching and listening and following. The mystics are quiet until they feel the call. And this is the time when they stand up and start taking action. So this part of myself, the oracle, the way she wants to live, she wants to do things on her own terms. And then she wants to follow the impulse in her body and her emotional body. When things come through, when the channel opens up, this is the time for me to do my work, right? The information is coming through me now. I am downloading the divine wisdom. And this is when I need to do my work, record my videos, write my content. What they call it now. Produce some content. Almost like chicken produces the eggs. How many eggs chicken produced? So I'm not here to produce spam. I'm not here to produce content that squeezed out of the dry lemon. I am here to channel the divine wisdom, and I can only do it when the divine wisdom is going through me. And this is what I notice as soon as I am writing or recording something. In those moments, people love it, absolutely love it. And I receive lots of feedback. I receive a wave of gratitude, right? Back to me. It's like, whoa, that was great. Because I recorded or wrote that content when I was in expanded states, when I was receiving the download. So this is the quantum energy is right there, charged with this power. Now, when I'm trying to create content, when I have a schedule here, it's like, okay, from 10 a.m. to like 12 p.m. produce some content. I was like, all right. What can I produce today? That doesn't work that way. So, ladies, the mystics, we need to give ourselves permission to do it on our own terms, to unplug from matrix and produce our divine gifts as they come in organic, very natural way for our bodies and our spirits. We're not supposed to follow any scripts or success formula. 3 steps to success. Our souls came here to self-actualize. It's not about personality. It's not about ego and how many Ks you made and how cool you are, what kind of car you have. The mystics come here for the soul growth. It's what matters for us is spiritual journey, how much we learn, how much we define our essence in this physical form, how much we channel our divine goddess in this physical form under these extremely uncomfortable circumstances. That's what matters for mystics. So when you're trying to adopt those desires that are given to you from success coaches or like from your family or from whatever traditional success formula like college, apprenticeship, career, retirement, you don't feel excited about it. You feel dead inside, even at the thought of doing that stuff. That way, you feel dead already because you're not here to do that. You're a mystic. You came here to grow as unique, old, a very developed, hungry for growth. So You want to go into the hardest circumstances. You want to challenge yourself to the point that you're playing the edge, right? We talk about Tantra. Tantra is about playing the edge, finding that edge where you can still be alive and you can still be present, but it feels like you're exploding as a big bang. We're seeking the experiences like that, and they can have different manifestations, right? It can be physical. There are tantric people, the souls who want to grow and absorb the raw, vulnerable, painful experience of physicality. They want to challenge their bodies. They climb the mountains. They jump the flames. Right? We want to challenge our limits. What can we do? How far can we go? Others find it through like spiritual discipline, spiritual exploration. And our generation of mystics, we are integrated in the society. We chose to plug in into the matrix and walk between the worlds, and to be able to stay loyal to our spiritual path and our souls while living this extremely messy physical life in extremely distorted society. That's what we have chosen. And it's really, really hard. Oh my God, this is hard for us. It's harder for us because we know we have a deeper reason to do this. So we can't pretend and check the boxes. We can't just show what they want to see. We want to embody it genuinely and really have that spiritual breakthrough on our evolutionary journey. So you're not here to reach success and make my $1 million. You're not here to have great career and be just praised by your bosses or become CEO. If you're mystic, you're not here just to get married and live happily ever after and have children and have this traditional love journey. It's not even love journey, traditional marriage mating journey. You're here to play the edge. Your twin flame, your soulmates are here to meet you, and they want to see everything of you. They want to experience full intensity of who you are, not some kind of diluted and like hidden shadow. If we want to meet the soulmates, we want to meet the twin flame, one and only, if you believe in that, you need to be extremely intense the way you are, but not in a distorted form, not in a triggered, fearful form, but in an empowered form, right? So that's the message today for mystics, I believe. What kind of lifestyle do you need to live, right? It can be pretty extreme, right? Because for me, I try to do everything in the morning. The success coach told me that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. You do your meditations and success affirmations. Then you do whatever other rituals, workouts, in the gym. Then you listen to podcasts and you just don't waste any second of your day. And then everything's scheduled a month ahead or maybe a year. I was like, oh my God. Petra. No. My soul knows what I need. My body knows what I need. I need to listen and then create my own way of living, my own schedule, my own manifestations, the way I feel is right for me. I need to create it for myself. And it can be the opposite of what success coach recommends. Now, all my videos, all my creative content, I create in the evening because I'm an evening person and I love to be in this night space when the mainstream consciousness is asleep. Because if they need to wake up at 4 or 5, they have to go to bed at 9. And that's my favorite time because I suddenly I feel the system is exhaling, it relaxes. Everything relaxes around nighttime. The consciousness is asleep, it doesn't vibrate in this anxious way. And this is when I like to be awake. Oh, that feels really good. And this is when I receive my messages. This is when I work with creative material. This is when I can share. I can see clients in the evening, different time zones. I can stay late. And I hate waking up early in the morning. I like to wake up. Depends when I went go to bed. All right. So mystics, create your own oracle lifestyle. Experiment, play. Nobody will punish you. The punishment is the illusion of the matrix, because when you believe in it, it feels real. But if you build up your own reality, right? Like I'm now showing and sharing with you, I'm really shifting my reality into deeper, into autonomous, sovereign space, much more free from the matrix than before. So this is an invitation for you to discover what you need to shift, you need to let go of that you think you should do or do it in a certain way. Look at your day. Don't look at your whole entire life. Look at your day. Why don't you enjoy living this day? What's wrong with it? What you don't like about your schedule? How would you do it instead? How would you live your day if you were completely free? Right? That's the question we need to ask ourselves.